Baker is substantially better at reading coverages, deciphering blitzes, fixing the protections, recognizing the blitzes. I think he's better in a lot of areas.
Is it a leap of faith to have known that Mayfield played one series in the opener, didn't play well in his only other game, and now has to go all the way to the season to be who you want him to be? Or do you know that he's going to be okay?
Yeah, I have total confidence he's going to be okay.
Fred, his ability to in the pocket. I mean, you obviously played the position at college level, but his just able to take one or two steps one way or the other. How much of that can be taught, and how much of that is just innate feeling?
Well, that part of it can be taught, all right, and where you stress that, because that is an important part of moving in the pocket. It doesn't always have to be escape. And what he does very well, and you can't really teach, is the escapability, getting outside the pocket and doing something with it then. I don't think you can teach that part of it once you're outside of the pocket.
All right, let's play a little game. You ready?
I'm ready.
There's more pressure on Baker Mayfield to have a terrific year, or Freddie Kitchens, or John Dorsey. Who's the pressure on the most?
I would say it's on Freddie Kitchens, just because he...
Because it was an out-of-the-box choice?
Yeah, and, just because he doesn't... It's not like he's inheriting a makeover, like a team that isn't going to win for 2 years, and he can...
Like a Hugh Jackson.
He can take his time and kind of find his balance a little bit. I mean, he takes over a team that's everybody expects to challenge for a playoff spot. It's got a team with huge egos in at wide receiver and quarterback, and I don't say that in a bad way. I mean, that's just the way these guys are. They're very outspoken about what they believe, and we haven't seen them yet have any disagreements. We haven't seen them lose a game they should have won. I think all those things are new for a head coach, and how's he rally a team that loses 2 in a row maybe? All of those things are going to be questioned until he shows that he can handle it. And I think he's shown some signs that he's going to be fine. Yeah. But
all of these years, nobody can blame me for saying nice things about Jimmy-Haslam, because I haven't said too many. Mm-hmm. But I think he deserves some credit, at least at this point, and I'm assuming we're going to get through the exhibition season without some dust up here. But I think finally, and I don't even know how many years he and Dee have owned the team, but I think finally he's listened to the advice of somebody who has told him to stay out of it until there's a time when you should come back in it, because we haven't heard from him at all, and I think that's the way it should have been handled.
Yeah, I think if you were looking for indication that he was still, that it wasn't, the head coach search wasn't totally John Dorsey, it was that it came down to Freddie and the guy whose name I can never remember.
Give me a hint.
Kind of the unknown assistant that the analytics guys in the building wanted to get a final interview. And Jimmy, I think, was still... Jimmy's philosophy for this was, if there's a room of 15 people, he wants to hear from all 15 people. Right. And I think early on that kind of muddled it for him.
If you read the Sports Illustrated column or article, the one that has Beckham and Landry on the cover, it pretty much says that there was a committee. They didn't name names on the committee, but in the end, this isn't one of these things like, let's pick this guy and we'll tell everybody we were 100% behind him. This apparently was all the way through the process that it was 100% in favor of Freddie.
Well, yeah, that's what every organization says,
well, yeah,
right? But and I don't think it was. I don't think it was bringing in a second candidate as a finalist wasn't an anti-Freddie thing. It was just the analytics guys saying, we really like this guy, and Jimmy and Dorsey, and Jimmy saying, okay, well let's pursue that, and Dorsey, probably thinking to himself, oh, here we go, is this my call or not? And I think it was his call in the end, and it should have been.
This portion